Thank you, Mr. President. I rise in support of the amendment. Most of the arguments have been articulated well, so I'll summarize the key points why I feel very strongly. This undermines the Constitution, a Constitution that we swore to uphold. I just want to remind you what it says in Article 13, Section 1. It refers to a uniform system of public schools. Public schools. Specifically, the stability of a Republican form of government, depending mainly upon the intelligence of the people. It is the duty of the legislature to establish a general and uniform system of public schools. The legislature shall make such provisions by taxation or otherwise as will secure a thorough and efficient system of public schools throughout the state. And Section 2 refers to the prohibition to aiding sectarian schools, and Senator Latt spoke very eloquently on that issue. This provision, as original in the bill, undermines the Constitution clearly. I know there's been various challenges. I support choice for people. I respect what's being done in public schools as well as in private schools, but there's a difference. Just as you have a right if you want to homeschool, we do not set the same standards, the same accountability. It's apples and oranges. There's a specific reason for doing that, and I believe it's embedded in our Constitution. There are many programs that we could fund with this $30-some million. And you're going to hear a lot tomorrow, I believe, when we hear the Omnibus Bill, which has for education, E12. And you're going to probably hear as well about the additional opportunities that are needed in our public schools. We have a crisis now for teacher hiring and special ed, vocational ed teachers, ag teachers, particularly in rural Minnesota. We had an amendment when there just wasn't enough money for rural schools that Senator Bach and Senator Gazelka were co-authors on, which would have provided additional assistance. $35 million could have done a lot of good. Could talk more about counselors, mental health needs, etc. School board members are here today, and listen to them. They're saying to support the public schools. Our Constitution refers to public schools. And if you want to further assist private schools, and we do provide some assistance, which is not in a religious nature, but if you are going to advocate this, then you need to change the Constitution. Vote yes on the Dietzich Amendment.
Thank you, Senator Wiger. Senator Pratt.